Hi everyone. First of all, a happy Diwali. Today it's a nice day to start something new. So here we are with our web series called Basics for Beginners. In this we are more into introducing everybody, especially the bachelors, bachelorettes, husbands who are very new to the kitchen and wives who has never cooked, to something basic and introductory about the kitchen. I'm not here to start on day one with cooking, but to introduce you to what you will require in a kitchen before you start. So let's come to the point wherein you can just say you have shifted to a new house, you need a lot of things in the kitchen, not sure what to do, you're not so pro at cooking. So let's say if you want the basic things, I will show you the basic requirements. And as and how you grow with cooking, you can build in your equipments or your utensils more and more. So पहले हम एक आध चीज से शुरू करते हैं. So first let's start with a cooker. Cooker is like a multi-purpose gem. You can use it for anything, from starting from rice to making chicken to making veggies to a pulao. So this is like your brahmastra. You can use it for any purpose, except for don't even think about making chapatis on this. That's a bad idea. But yeah, sure, you can use this for a lot of things. So make sure you at least have a very small and compact pressure cooker with you wherever you go. This is like the best thing you can have. The second one, which we would really want each of us to have in our houses, at least one kadai. With all the experienced cooks, you generally end up having 4 or 5 kadais in their homes, but then you really don't need it when you're just starting off to cook. So one kadai to make sure that you have ample of vegetables, sabjis, curries, the basic things for you to cook. A kadai even to fry stuff like a papad, making vadas, it's a big help in your kitchen. So a kadai to add on to your list. So here is our third major utensil, which is like very important again. It is a tawa or a pan. Frying pan, you can use it for basically quite a lot of things. You can just shallow fry stuff in it. You can use it to make chapatis, dosas, pancakes, and etc. A lot of stuff. So having one of this is always helpful. When again for this, as you go ahead, you can get different kind of tawas, but as of now, since you just want to introduce yourself to the kitchen, I think one should suffice. Later you can get into more of the different kind of tawas which will help you. For chapati it can be different, for a dosa it can be different, but for a basic requirement one is good enough. So now we come to the very common things that every person knows that is required in a kitchen, and we deal with it on a daily basis. Even if you are not a kitchen person, you will know it. Basic stuff like having a knife to chop vegetables and different many things. But since if you're not going to get into too much of non-vegetarian stuff, one knife should suffice. If yes, if you're going for meat, chicken, mutton, then you will need a bigger, thicker, sharper knife. So otherwise one is good to go. Few spoons. There are various kind of spoons. You might heard of teaspoons, tablespoons. Basically very helpful if you are going to look into a recipe and work on it. Then you would need to know a little bit more into the basics or the what kind of different kind of spoons you get. But if you are not so much into the cooking part, just stick to having a few spoons in the kitchen. Forks, if you are into eating fruits and all on a regular basis, you can always have forks. Again, a basic requirement. This is something I would say if you're a pizza person or you like to make tea a lot and you like the ginger in it, so you can just use this to scrape the ginger, use it to make small quantities of halwa. Don't try to make huge quantities with this. It's going to be an absolute disaster. It will be too much of hard work. But yeah, for cheese and scraping ginger, this should do just fine. Finally, another 2. This is like a bigger version of what I wanted to actually show you. This will basically, if you want to take stuff, take gravy, helps you to stir around the gravy or all of those. So one of these should help in the kitchen. So here, the next one which we all have seen our mothers using in the kitchen, if you have ever been to a kitchen, then it's the wooden turner spatula, so called in English, but it's basically used to, just take the chapati and turn it around, or also use it with dosas and making frying eggs, omelets, and a lot of other stuff, even pancakes for that matter. So the reason I have a wooden one is because I use a lot of non-stick, and steel doesn't work out with non-stick well. Okay, so if you have a lot of non-stick utensils, stick to wooden utensils for the accessories. But if you have a normal steel utensil without any non-stick covering on that, you can use a simple any kind of wooden turner or a turner spatula. Okay, so that's about the spatula part. We come to the next thing, just having, again, these are basic things. Your everyday use bowls in your home. You have plates. So plates and bowls again form an important part of your kitchen. And last but not the least, okay, having good mugs. You get it in various sizes. This is just a coffee mug. You can also get small teacups. Again, it's according to, if you're a social person, make sure you have a whole set of them. But if you're just planning to get into a lonely time or just stick to yourself in your house, then you can just go around with one single cup should do the deed, one glass, and so on. So basically the whole idea of today's episode was to give you an insight into what is required in the kitchen. Since we have covered that, I would say we would just watch out for my next episode, which will be a little more in the advanced stage, which will be about the spices we use in our kitchen, the things you need to make a decent meal in your daily routine. Let's not become extravagant yet. As and how we proceed, we will take you through the various ways of changing stuff and mix and match all of those. But as of now, just sticking to the basics. Let's move on in the next episode with few masalas. Okay guys, I hope you had fun understanding the basics of kitchen utensils. I hope I have been of some help to all of you. If there are any queries, please put in the comments or comments column below. Also like, share and subscribe. Also don't forget to click on the bell button just beside the subscribe so that you can get basic content ahead soon.